Let's see if that's
Familiar
working.
is a 1 hour casting time, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks stable.
And you have the rest of the materials necessary?
All I need is 10 gold pieces worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs that must be consumed by fire, and a brass brazier. I'm assuming I can find that in town.
Well, there was one store
Mhm.
in town. You go to the store,
Mhm.
and they tell you, unfortunately, we're not doing business at this time, as the owner was killed yesterday during the panic.
I see. Perhaps I
And-
could just borrow a brass brazier.
Unfortunately, I don't even carry a brass brazier. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask you to try and come back later. It was my grandmother who passed away.
Very well. Okay, so I do not do that.
I apologize. It shit happened. There, when you go walking, there are quite a few people there. A lot of the material has been pushed off to the side. Much of it has been broken. It looks like during an attack or something. And it's just been kind of pushed to the side as people were set down in a cot or in a bag.
Okay.
Baldric, you intend to cook?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There are no fires currently lit, so you would have to light a fire, get it hot enough, which for that would take approximately an hour's worth of time by itself. There is currently cold meat above the spit, probably from yesterday's meal.
Well, so you all can have yesterday's dinner, or if we spend a couple hours, I can make something a little bit fresher.
That's Gavin.
The sooner I leave, the better.
Agreed at this point.
That's Gavin.
I've been able to do what I had planned on, therefore I am ready to go as soon as possible.
Okay. May I ask you scavenge about? You're able to find what looks to be yesterday's bread. A little bit harder on the crust, but the center is still fairly soft. The meat, no vegetables currently cooked, or if there were any, they're kind of not good anymore.
And Shane, I hate to interrupt you again. Fucking. Are you gonna recover for once?
Let me know, minion.
Yep, I'm.
I know, I'm just...
It's stabilized back out. Sorry.
Okay.
You're good to continue whenever.
Alright. So, do you scavenge the food there? Then do you guys leave?
Yeah, I take whatever, packer, carrot, if there's, stuff that can be eaten, cooked or not cooked.
Okay. You're able to scavenge about, and, it's pretty easy to find where she's keeping the stored goods. She has some dried meats that look like they're meant to last a long time. Some wilted vegetables that she probably has had for a couple of weeks. You could probably still make something salvageable out of it as you go.
Alright, I just gotta pack up just what I can find.
Okay. Not too terribly long. I guess the three of you were eating the cold meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does anybody leave payment for the food that you're taking?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, likewise.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave a little bit of money and take some booze.
You can't drink all day if you don't start early in the morning.
There you go. Is there like a small pot somewhere nearby?
There are some small cast iron pots and stuff like that, and larger ones as well. Looks like she uses them for cooking different foods.
Okay, I'll wait. Never mind.
All right. So, all in all, you guys have probably been there for about 30 minutes, half an hour, give or take. I just want to know how much you guys leave as far as the gold.
I'm leaving 5 gold.
Ooh, that's a lot of money for gold meat.
Yeah.
I didn't need your meat. I just had booze.
Yeah. Okay.
I
I'm
leave
leaving
t-
a gold.
I'm leaving 2 gold.
A gold.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Shane's taking notes.
Okay. As you guys leave out, you're able to obviously leave town with no issue. To leave town and head towards the woods were to the south, which would be leaving in this rough direction.
Oops. Based on life.
Alright. Now, the next portion of this, you guys all begin traveling towards the woods. Woods are probably about half a day's journey. Not too long before you get there. And as you approach, it is eerily quiet. You don't hear the normal sounds of the birds. You don't hear any sounds of other travelers. It seems exceptionally quiet. Do you continue to move into the woods, or do you turn around?
Into the woods.
Forward.
Forward.
Okay. When you walk into the woods themselves, you feel as if you are quickly enclosed. If you look behind you, it's almost as if the path that you used to walk in is gone. There are trees everywhere.
Okay.
There is still a path ahead of you, but it's almost as if the woods themselves are saying, "You've come in, you are not allowed to leave." As you continue to move through the woods, the day goes by relatively uneventfully. You still notice a sense of unease from the woods itself, and no birds sing, no animals chitter. You don't hear or see anything nearby. Do you guys do anything funky about this? Do you guys just keep going? What do you do?
I don't have anything particularly special I believe I could do.
Me grab a stick just to kind of swing about and have.
Okay.
A dead one from already on the ground.
Yeah, pick it up. I didn't say
Okay. Just making sure you specify. You don't tear one off a tree.
Yeah, no. I can't. I couldn't if I wanted to.
So, question really fast.
Okay.
I remember that when the couple people learned about all the funky stuff that we can do with the dryads, did everyone find out?
You
Yes.
guys shared with everybody.
Yep.
Okay. I don't remember if we actually did
Yeah,
share
we
that
did.
information. Well, then I'm gonna follow the rest of the group, but I'm gonna continue looking for that white flower just everywhere. Keep my eyes open for it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. We should be looking for something like that specifically.
Okay. As you travel through the woods, you can roll a nature roll.
Okay.
You can also roll, if there's not nature, then survival.
There's nature.
There's nature.
There's nature and survival, so
If you have one or the other, then you can do survival or nature, but not
Yeah.
both.
Okay.
I'm good with
I'm
that.
gonna roll
well,
nature.
I'm gonna do survival then, because I can add my proficiency bonus to that.
I can add my proficiency to both, but I can add my intelligence to nature.
Not either one of them.
Alright, so do you want us to do it right now, Shane?
Yeah. If you're walking and you're hunting.
I was gonna say I'd just take the first one, but they own both do
Ah.
the same thing. Oh,
I don't see shit.
You don't recognize or see anything. And then there we go. There's your last person. Meha, did you not have a wisdom modifier or an intelligence modifier?
Not. I don't have the skills picked.
You still get your modifier
Oh,
on them if you
do
don't
I?
have the skills.
Oh, okay. I did nature, so that gives me
Whatever your intelligence modifiers.
2. So 13.
So, 13, okay. Then just as a reminder, it doesn't matter what skill you ultimately use, you will always get to add your modifier.
All right.
I may
The
be
only
a dick
difference-
sometimes and tell you no, but that's very specific.
All right.
The only difference is whether or not you add your proficiency bonus.
Mm.
Alright. The forest actually seems to be leading you around. For Baldric, I'm assuming you don't have intelligence, and I guess the wisdom roll already includes your wisdom modifier, which is 1.
yeah. No, my wisdom modifier is actually a -1, but I'm trained in survival, which gave it a 1 total.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And my intelligence modifier is a 0.
So, Baldric, you can tell that that something is making you turn around. You guys haven't really made a whole lot of forward movement. It's almost as if although you feel like you've been going straight, you're going almost a zigzag back and forth. Falavor,
Mhm.
you're actually able to tell that there's some sort of magic in this area that is preventing you from moving forward. You're not able to tell what it is. That would be. I'm so sorry, Falavor. What did you roll? You rolled.
That was survival, so that was wisdom.
So. With that, you may roll. If you share with everybody, whoever you share it with can roll an Arcana, and you may roll an Arcana.
We might be stuck here for longer than what I think we might be. Something's just not right. It's
In
like
what
there's
way?
an outside force messing with this or something. And there goes my voice cracking again.
Yeah.
So with that, you can roll an Arcana.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Nope.
Damn it.
Can I roll it if I'm untrained in it?
Yes, you may always roll untrained.
Okay.
Let's get all these damn bad rolls out of the way now.
I don't want that one. I want that one.
Too bad, you rolled a 1 to start with.
Okay, so 14 for mine.
Yes, because it will always take the first.
But I can
Alright,
have 2. I
um,
don't want to roll a 1.
I don't care. Falavor,
I'm lucky, I don't roll
Xanthir,
ones.
and Meha, you do. Okay,
Oh yeah, she does have her.
then you're using I'm lucky.
Yes.
Okay, that's different. Falavor and Xanthir, unfortunately, you're not able to tell if anything, is affecting you. You know that it's likely magic from the way that you were feeling before, Falavor, but nothing actually strikes out at you.
Okay.
Xanthir, you are completely oblivious.
The one person who should know exactly what the hell's going on knows nothing.
Xanthir's looking at flowers.
Baldric, unfortunately, you did not roll high enough to be able to tell what kind of spell, but you now notice it as well. Coupled with your earlier survivor roll, you can definitely tell that some sort of magical influence is keeping you guys from moving too far into the forest too quickly. It's almost as if you're being passed back and forth by two children playing. You're moving, you're just not moving where you want to go.
This area reminds me of my home in the Feywilds. It is so
Meha.
wonderful here, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
with your 19, you're actually able to tell that it seems that you guys are likely going to be under some sort of a spell. It may have been a generalized spell that the forest itself provides, or it may have been one that was cast by an elf while you were inside the forest. Either way, you get the feeling that it's likely going to be something that you guys would either have to wait out, or if you guys have some sort of dispel magic spell available, you might be able to use that to dispel this charm.
Guys, we're gonna be here a while. Unless somebody fixes it.
I sure hope so.
I
This
don't-
place is so nice.
Leave the flowers alone. I don't know if it's the woods, if it's a ward on the woods, if it's somebody in the woods, but we're not gonna get anywhere until this goes away.
I
One
don't
of
know
you-
what you're talking about. This place is amazing.
But there's no fans here. How can I sing and play for my people if there's no people?
Exactly. We
The
need to
trees are your people. They will listen.
They
get.
don't pay gold.
We need new people, new trees to entertain. We need to move on. These trees are tired of these songs, of him.
Then let us continue on. I do not see what your problem is.
We need to fix this.
I am going to walk up to Zenthier, put my hands on his shoulders, and just shake him. We're not going anywhere.
Please.
The forest is leading us in circles.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't care. You do magic stuff. Make other magic stuff go away.
I cannot make other magic stuff go away.
Well, who can?
None of us.
Well, we're gonna be here forever then.
So let's enjoy the forest and continue moving forward.
We're not moving forward. We're moving sideways and backwards, and
Well, let's continue moving and see where we end up. We did not have a specific destination in mind in the first place. Perhaps we need to go sideways.
All right, everybody, crab shuffle.
sideways.
If no one can do anything, then I guess Crazy Man's talking crazy, but nonsense or sensical crazy. So let's keep going.
Okay.
I don't know. He seems pretty sane after the last village we were in.
So I want to. Do you guys just keep walking?
I have some string in my bag. So I cut little pieces and just kind of like stick it on the trees. To try to figure out, if we're looping or not, see if it helps us at all. And I'm gonna kind of make a knot in it, put the knotted end forward in the direction that we're walking. So I come back to it and the knot's facing the opposite direction. I know just backtrack to myself.
Okay. All
I
right.
do that
we
every so often.
We do that every so often. Go ahead and roll a perception roll.
Everyone? Or just me?
She's the one doing that, so if you're looking
Yeah.
out for her knotted
Nope.
pieces of string as well. Okay.
I'm not.
Meha!
Hmm?
The answer is no.
Okay.
You put the knotted rope string down, and you do not find it again. Zenthier,
Mm-hmm.
you see her put the knotted string down, and you do not notice it again.
See, I told you we were not going in circles.
Or somebody's taking them, like squirrels.
Knot sounds a lot like nut. Not.
Yes, you're right. Obviously, hyper-intelligent squirrels are trying to impede our progress.
They're not even hyper intelligent. They
How
just take. They
insightful.
just. Okay. You don't know how rats get. Rats are clever. They will open things. I've seen them. They've taken my stuff. If a rat can do it, a squirrel can do it. They're just tree rats.
There's nothing for them to open out here.
Exactly. So it's just there. They don't have to open it. They can just take it. They're like tree rats.
I think she caught the crazy from you, Zenthir.
I don't think I ever had the crazy.
You don't know. When you grow up with them, and they just take your shit and they punch you and stuff, you'll know.
The day
No.
continues to go by, your hours seems to be slipping away, and then before you really know it, you've made no real progress, and the sun begins to disappear, and your limited light with the tree cover also goes with it.
Well, what now?
Now we make camp for the night. Did you expect to get this done in one day?
Yes!
That was a poor expectation.
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't really make a fire. We're not supposed to. I don't wanna get shot.
Well, they said we could make a fire as long as it was from dead wood.
They said do not carry any fire into the woods, do not light a fire at night.
It's still fire in the woods. Don't really know how specific their guidelines are.
Well, Zenthir's of their kind, so if something bad happens...
Oh, their kind. They are the
You know what? I'm okay with the
unintelligent
fire.
ones beneath
I'm
me.
okay with the fire. I'm okay with the fire. I'm okay.
And everyone begins to hear the wolves.
I climb on top of Waldrick. And sit in my
it's just
backpack.
small wolves. They won't harm us.
They won't harm you. Make a fire. Here, have my stick.
I'm gonna at least light a torch.
Okay. And along with the howls that come and go, they seem to be moving back and forth, as it were. Let's see.
The music got a little loud, Shine.
Okay, where to? Give me a second.
Thank
That's
you.
better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And you light the torch, and the howls seem to get louder. Do you guys stay where you are? Do you try to move?
I don't want to be here.
I'm going to find some kind of dead wood on the ground and prop the torch up so that it's just sitting up, just straight up, and not catching anything else on fire.
Wait. Here. I
That's
keep my
going to be a
lantern.
craft check. You're going to have to make something.
Wait. Here.
Okay, there's
I have
no
a lantern.
there's no just logs or anything I can just stick it into.
You still would have to craft something that would actually hold it.
Hey, Captain Arcane Trickster, what cantrips did you take?
I have a lantern here. I have Prestidigitation, Mage Hand, and
Mage Hand will do it.
well, Dancing
So you-
Lights, I think.
Hey.
All right. Well, either way, is there somewhere that looks like I can just put the torch down without it burning everything to death?
No.
Okay. Well then,
Whacking you with a lantern for you to take it already.
do you want to lose your lantern?
Use it. Don't set everything on fire.
Okay. Well then, I'll light her lantern and put it on the ground.
I have a suggestion. You said you took dancing lights. Why don't we use that instead of fire?
Yeah. This fire's already here. So I'm gonna light the
Fine.
lantern.
Let's not listen to the voice of logic. Continue messing with fire and burn the
Here.
forest
No.
down.
We'll do it. So I can do.
You can create 4 torch-sized
Torch-sized
lights
lights.
within range. You just have to cast it every minute. It's a cantrip. You can do it unlimited times.
Okay.
Up to 10-foot radius.
Put the fire down. Falavor,
What?
would you like some assistance getting up in the trees so you don't get mauled by wolves?
I think I'd prefer to stay on the ground in case something happens and we need to leave.
Okay, enjoy the ground. Zenthir, would you like some assistance?
I am good.
Okay. Miha, would you like some assistance into the trees?
I'm on your back.
Okay. Then I'm gonna climb up into a tree.
Okay. Roll
Alrighty.
athletics.
Athletics. Where is it? There we go. Yeah.
You have a lot of difficulty trying to climb into the tree. You're not able to actually make any progress in doing so. And the howls seem to be around you now. They do not seem to be getting any closer, but they seem to be answered by further away. And it
So-
looks as if there's one or two nearby, and then a couple more out in the distance.
Can I, if I pay attention, can I try to guess where they're at? Like which direction?
That would be a perception check.
Got 10.
You're not able to really pick out where they're coming from.
Okay, so with my dancing lights, I can kind of stack them. As long as they're within 20
Right.
feet of each other. I think it's 20 or 10 feet of each other. Okay, no, it's a 10-foot radius of light. But then they can be stacked 60 feet so long as they're within 20 feet of each other. So I kind of put out I start working on, I guess, the best I can, making 2 on each side of us to try to stack it out some, try to figure out where they're at.
Okay.
Shane.
Mhm.
Standing on the ground, if I lift Miha up all the way, is there any branches she can grab just to get up in the tree herself?
No.
No? How tall are those trees?
You could have sworn there were branches that were reachable prior to now.
The Thors don't like you. You are unnatural.
Mom's a natural.
Your mom's
Well,
natural.
she was an Eladrin, so.
Yeah.
Well, if the forest doesn't like me already, I'm gonna put Miha down, and if my torch has gone out, just strike it back up. Or if it's still going, I'm just gonna carry it. And I'm just gonna carry towards where the sounds are. And go to the edge of her light, of the light made by the dancing lights with the torch.
Okay. You go to the edge of the light, and you see two very large eyes staring back at you, and a growling noise coming from the darkness.
All right.
I'm assuming we can see the eyes or no?
No, he can't.
Oh, he can.
He walked to the edge of your light.
Stop.
Is there anything by my feet like a rock?
Twigs, some branches, small.
All right. I'm gonna pick one up and throw it at the eyes.
Okay. And the eyes disappear.
Can I?
Please do not harass the wolves that are, as of right now, not attacking us.
Can I tell if I still get that same feeling from earlier, that it feels like we're still in the spell? Or do I need to make another roll for that?
You would need to make another roll for that one.
All right. What do you want me to roll for it? Arcana again, or perception, or survival, or what?
You can roll survival.
Okay. 16 for the first one.
16 for the first one? Excellent. So, you get the feeling that whatever magic was holding you there doesn't seem to be active right now.
And there's no sense of anything else?
You are being sent to you feel like you're being watched. Specifically.
Okay. And no more eyes around me? After those ones disappeared?
Roll a perception.
Deal. 8 for the first one.
You can see some more eyes.
I'm just gonna keep picking things up and throwing them at eyes until something happens.
They're going
Early-
to attack you, or you could just leave them alone. Is what I tell you.
Well, they aren't leaving us alone. They've circled us already.
But they're
They're
not
watching
attacking
us.
yet.
But if you keep provoking them, I'd prefer not to have to kill any
Dude.
innocent creatures because you threw rocks at them.
Okay, do you want the rest of the pack to show up so that we're outnumbered 5 to 1 first?
Yes, I'm sure they're telepathic and they're communicating to come all around here.
Yes.
Balivor.
Because howls are telepathy.
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 Balivor, does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. 5 damage as a very fast moving body runs by and nips at you and runs back into the darkness
Ah!
the
See, now
picture
you've
of
done
it.
pissed him off!
of a gray four-legged form.
Kind of like that.
Told you we should have gotten in the trees.
The trees apparently do not want to be climbed right now.
Get in the trees. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. They're gonna eat me.
I'm gonna slowly back my way towards the group, keeping the eyes in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bolt
Once
at him.
you reach the actual light, the eyes disappear.
There's something not right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get eaten. I climb back up on top of him and get back in my backpack.
This whole time I'm just leaning against a tree.
And I pull my lights in a little bit closer around us.
And as well, Zenthir,
Yes.
another form comes rushing out at you and attacks you.
Okay.
It immediately bites at your leg, and you feel just the tip of teeth cut into you,
hmm
and you take 4 points of damage. Because I know a 23 will hit you.
No, not at all.
And with that, you get the same growl as it bites at you.
Very well.
Apparently the forest doesn't like you either.
Apparently not right now. Let's get some more light, shall we? I dropped fairy fire in a 20-foot cube around us.
Okay.
Everything lights up in blue flames. If there's any creatures, they make a dex save.
Okay.
Let me actually pull the, It's a DC 12 dex.
Okay.
But everything, including the trees, unless... Yeah, everybody, all of us should make the dex save as well. Because I dropped it right on top of us.
Go ahead and make your dex save, lady and gentlemen.
That's something you can have a proficiency in, isn't it?
It is something you can have a proficiency in, but it is a saving throw, not a skill.
Yep.
Not an ability check.
So I can add +2 to it because I'm proficient in it, right?
If you're proficient in it, yes.
If you're
I see.
proficient in dexterity saving throws.
Yes.
Okay.
So our lowest is me at a 15.
Okay, so all of us made the save.
All of you made the save. The trees are outlined in a bluish light that gives off light in about a 10-foot radius. So you have light that extends out. It's about the same distance as Miha's actual dancing light spell.
But all around us.
It's all around you, and you still do not see any wolves.
Okay. Well, at least if they come running in, we will see them a little quicker. And that
Do you guys stay where you're at?
Something's not right. But I'll stay, but stay prepared. I want to try and see one of them as clearly as I can, so I'm watching. Just
Okay.
to watch.
You can roll a perception.
at this
I-
point will be actively watching as well.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to look for. I don't think they're wolves. I think they're something else. I want to see what the hell they are.
Do you tell me what you're doing? Like, do you want me to focus my lights? Like, if you tell me.
We don't know where they're coming from, so we're just trying to see. We have the area lit up. That's the best we can do right now.
Okay.
I stop my lights then.
This light will only last for a minute. At that point, I suggest we continue moving for a while because we will not be left alone.
Alright. You ended up with a 12. Alright, so with that, you do get to see one as it comes at you, Baldric. It runs at you from the front. You were looking around, so from where you walked up and you saw the eyes, you would glance back behind you, but you quickly looked back just in time to see a wolf come rushing at you. It bites at you with a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You take 3 points of damage, and it immediately darts to leave the area. You may get an attack roll since you did see it. Now, you were carrying the torch, so did you not have your shield out, or did you not have your weapon out?
Shield.
Okay. So keep that in mind, because that doesn't add to your AC if it's not out.
Yep, I know. Sorry, I'm not making my roll really fast. I'm trying to find where I put something. There it is. All right.
Okay. Roll damage.
So my flail is a 1d8. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use my tripping attack with
Okay.
my superiority dice. So roll 2d8. So I add the superiority die to the damage roll.
What's the matter?
Wow. Okay.
With max
So that-
damage.
If that doesn't kill it, it's going to knock it up the fuck over. Is it still alive?
Alright, so you strike at it and hold on just a tick though.
Yep.
I'm reviewing something, I just have to look at it. I apologize.
You're good. If it does live, though, it has to make a strength save now.
Okay. Alright, so just to let you know, the wolf actually does live. And what is my DC?
13, I want to say. Let me double check that. Julia has my book. So I'm pretty sure it's 8 plus...
8 plus proficiency plus, I believe, your strength.
Yeah, or my strength or dexterity modifier, which is
Yeah,
strength, so 3. So yeah, it should be 8 plus 2
Sorry,
plus 3.
Gwen.
So yeah, 13.
Alright, so
It's not the greatest, but it's something.
you get a loud growl in the background as your blow strikes one of the creatures. You feel it does hit flesh, and the creature keeps running and is out of sight very quickly.
But everything I could tell was a wolf,
Yeah, definitely a
as
wolf.
far as I can tell.
Yep. And at this point, they don't seem to be.
Yeah.
They don't actually seem to be attacking outright. You may roll a nature.
Just him or everybody?
He's been particularly looking.
Mhm.
Everyone can roll, but he's going to have a higher, lower DC than the rest of you.
Okay.
Doesn't
And
matter.
it doesn't matter.
You said a nature roll?
Let's see.
Nature, yes, please. Because he rolled a 1.
Yep. It's 4.
I'm still.
Oh, shit, where's my thing? Oh, I know myself by accident.
There's still something weird going on right now.
RNGesus hates us tonight. Or me specifically.
All right. So Zenthier, you're not able to actually tell any real significant difference. These wolves seem to be doing something pretty similar to what you think they should be doing. Falivor,
Mm-hmm.
these wolves are obviously trying to get you to start moving, as opposed to having you stand and buckle up. They're hoping that if you can tell this is a normal tactic, that if they can get you to start moving, they're hoping that somebody will flag behind and they can attack that person.
We need to stay grouped up. They want to push us apart.
Of course they do.
But if you just stay there with their current tactics, there's a good chance that one of you will fall if you don't have a defensible place. And the trees are not giving you any handholds that you can find.
So follow their tactics, or buckle up and hope we survive longer than they do.
Or we can just group tightly and move slowly.
Now,
Will
I
we-
don't know if anybody has really noticed, but at this point, while you guys are talking, you are now starting to notice you haven't heard any of the howls for a while.
Just to double check. Sorry to break it out, Shane. But
Sure.
there's not actually a map for this, right?
Not for this one, nope.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that nothing got weird.
Nope, not yet.
Has it been more than a minute at this point?
Yes.
Okay,
What-
then the fairy fire is out.
I'm gonna keep my torch going, and if it burns out, I'm gonna light another. I have a
And
couple.
Mayhem, at this point, you'd want to
Yeah, I
restart
pop my
your
little,
cast.
my little lights again, best I can.
Torches are meant to last for about 4 hours, so
Yeah.
there's no wind.
What do the trees in our area look like? Are they all? Is it just sparse as far as we can see?
There's lots of trees, which is kind of how the wolves are able to get at you so quickly and get out of sight. There's no real bushes. The limbs all seem to be out of reach. You're looking at mostly like oaks and other larger, hardier trees.
Okay. But there's no like clump of trees that we can get somewhere that's a little bit better to put at our backs.
No.
Okay. Well, we don't know where to go. We can't stay here.
But if we just keep walking, we're doing exactly what the wolves want us to do.
You're magic, ask them.
Magic does not mean I can talk to wolves.
Ask them anyways, it can't hurt.
No.
Try it, you never know. I talk to my rat sometimes.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
Hey, Shane, do we hear any more howls coming in?
No more howls for a while.
Okay. I'm going
We
to
haven't
take
been-
I'm going to take my torch.
He says when there's a howl. Or, well, growling.
That's a growl.
Howl, growl, same last
looking around, do I see any more eyes in the distance?
You don't see any more eyes. You
So
may
here's
roll a
a-
perception. All of you may roll a perception, actually.
No.
Hey, maybe
Mihal
I
might see something.
Sweet.
20 plus
I don't.
Flowers.
That's not. That's better than my 4.
That's, I think, the highest roll I've gotten tonight.
You had a 9 on the last nature roll.
So it's tied for the highest roll of my night.
Okay. Meha, you're the only one who sees it. As it approaches, it runs directly through your light. As a wolf comes and launches itself at you while you're on Baldric's back.
I
And-
scream
You scream. I understand.
loud as I fucking can. Just
You take-
shrill.
8 points of damage as it gets a very large chunk of your skin.
Ooh, but I
And
want-
then it immediately rushes out of sight. Do you have a melee weapon at hand?
No, because I was doing my. I have one, but I was busy messing with my fire and everything else.
Like I said, at hand would be in your hands. So if you don't have one in hand, then you don't get an attack roll as it leaves your threatened square.
No.
And neither does Baldric because he did not see it.
Didn't see it. That was my 4.
And at that point,
The house start again.
the house start again, and they seem to be getting closer, and they're answered by many, many more. If you guys stay where you are, you don't even have to roll for this. You feel that there's a very good chance that there's going to be an entire pack attacking you.
Very well, I guess we're being forced to move.
Don't run.
Like I said,
Don't run.
let's just stay as tight together as we can while we move.
I get my bow out and notch an arrow.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
Alright, I'm gonna keep my torch lit as we move.
Okay.
Not running, just moving, like not
Like-
run, but just moving full speed each
Quickly.
Yes.
Important question. Which of us have dark vision?
Me.
Me.
Not me.
round. I don't think I get dark vision with it. No.
Because if we all had dark vision, it might be better to not have a torch.
No, I don't have dark vision.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep two arrows, 2 lights out behind us,
Okay.
and just keep as we move, just stack them. Keep moving the 2 stacks as we go.
Alright, so they do keep coming out. Every now and then, a bite comes out. You can tell a creature comes rushing out, but it just cuts short. It's like it's jumping at you, and it nips. And then it'll immediately duck back into the shadows.
Okay.
Just keep
At-
moving.
At this point, they are not attacking you. You guys still are in the trees, which is not their preferred location either. As you continue going, though, it only takes about an hour's time of movement before the trees actually open up, and you find yourself near at a small clearing. I say small; it's probably a couple of football field in length. So you're probably looking at about 600-700 feet long.
Okay.
And near the middle, you actually see there are some trees, and you can kind of make out what looks to be a stone outcropping. If nothing else, that might give you something to put your back on, but that would require for you guys to run through.
An open field. with
Field,
the pattern
yeah.
walls behind us.
Yeah.
Well. Go around, stay in the trees, or head for the stones. What do you guys say?
I don't like the
Uh,
idea of being surrounded by wolves in an open field.
The rest of you, the two of you who have dark vision, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay. Hey.
Zenthier, you did pretty well. Unfortunately, it wasn't high enough to meet the DC.
Mhm.
Balivor, on the other hand, as you look out there, you're actually able to see that it's not quite a pile of stones. It looks like it was at one point a tower, probably similar to those guardhouses that you guys spent the night in last night.
That
So,
area,
if anything, there's a good chance that there's going to be walls, and you guys might be able to actually barricade yourselves in.
out there in the center, it looks like there used to be part of an old building or something there.
Building, huh? Building's better than trees.
Do you think you can make it before the wolf pack catches up to us?
Well, it's either that or we take our chances of walking through a forest all night.
Is the tower in the middle? Is the tower in the middle of the field, or is it off to one side, or?
It's towards the middle.
Okay.
It's where there's actually a raised, almost like a dais of ground, and the tower was built on top of that. So it's almost
Gotcha.
atop a hill with a single path that you can see going up to it.
Well, you all ready to run?
Or do you think
Might
we
as
should
well.
keep going slow like we were?
I don't think slow is going to be good for the pack of wolves in a clearing.
Might as well sprint.
Miha?
Iha's gonna do whatever you do, seeing as she is in your backpack.
Yeah, our choices are very slim and very limited, regardless of what we do.
Miha. Hold on tight.
Oh god.
Aldrich power time?
Send into the backpack and like cling the best I can.
All right. So, ready?
I'm going to get down in a ready position and then bolt as
Okay,
fast
good.
as I can.
And we're going to take a break right here.
Yay! On the next episode
Dungeons and Dragons.
Bullshit.
of D&D 5th Ed with the douchebag DM Shane.
You're welcome. I love you guys.
I love you too, Shane. Break time. So we're gonna take a quick 3 to 5 minute break. Get up, use the bathroom, grab yourself a snack, whatever. We'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. And there's the wolves that were gonna attack us.
All right,
If only
guys.
Timber was doing that earlier.
I know.
BRB.
Yep.
I am actually going to get up, so I'll be back in a few moments.
Yep, me too.
Okay, I'm back. Nobody else is
Welcome
back
back.
yet. Oh, there's
I'm back.
Craig.
Yep.
Oh,
Forgot I have my mic on mute.
it's all good. So, Craig, you want to know something funny?
Huh.
I was finishing up leveling my character before we started today. I was like, you know what? I haven't used Fairy Fire yet. I'll drop that for another spell.
Yeah. And not Fairy Fire.
Yep. I actually picked up
Instead.
level 1 spell from one of the new books.
Oh, okay. The elemental
Basically,
one.
all my new spells
Mhm.
will fuck you guys if you're near me.
Awesome.
The level 1 one I picked up is Earth Tremor.
Mhm.
It's a dex saving throw. It deals 1d6 of damage and forces the enemy prone within, I think it's like a 10-foot radius of myself.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it also makes the terrain,
Difficult.
yeah, difficult terrain.
Sweet. That's a good spell.
There was a level 2 one I thought about picking up. Basically, it creates a like 30-mile-per-hour winds around me. It makes it so it deafens me, so I can't do any other spell casts.
Mhm.
But ranged attacks take a huge penalty, and it makes enemies have to, if they want to get close to me, they're having to walk through 20 to 30-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, that's a good spell.
I didn't pick that up though.
Yeah. Earth Tremor seems like it'd be more useful right now.
Yeah, I took Shatter as my level 2 spell.
Mhm.
10-foot radius. It's a Constitution save, and it does 3d8 of damage, and it deals half damage on a save.
Yeah, I was reading that earlier.
Also
I think my
destroys
first level
shit
2
everywhere.
spell is going to be Mirror Image.
Yeah. Once I hit level 6 and I can start taking spells from other trees, I'm going to pick up quite a few healing spells.
Mhm. Then you can become our heal bot.
Yeah. Well, like one of my friends that watches the stream was like, "Oh, you guys don't have a healer, you're fucked." And I was like, "Not really. Not every
No.
D&D group requires a healer.
Yeah, not in 5th Ed.
Yeah, you just got to survive
the weak
combat and
ones
then heal
that
your.
take time.
Yeah, you just got to
Exactly.
survive combat and then take time to rest afterwards.
Mhm.
And I went College of Lore.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you get a bunch of spells.
Yeah. That's also why I'm proficient in so many damn skills now.
Mhm.
And then also, since we hit level 3, I got expertise, and I picked up expertise in perception and persuasion.
Mhm.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I was really hoping I'd get my familiar before this started, but obviously that was not going to be allowed.
The wolves probably would have killed it first. Do you get any negatives when it dies?
Nope.
No? Okay.
And when we get attacked, I can just push it into an alternate dimension so it can't get hurt.
Okay.
Is Shane over there?
Not but yet.
Okay. He's gonna be upset.
Why?
Why?
Because speaking of familiars, Julia's gonna pick one up.
Picking 2 up technically
You can only have one.
at a time.
It takes an hour and a brass
And a bunch of
razor
stuff to
and a
summon
bunch of shit to resummon them.
Yeah.
And to change them out, you can't. You have to do it every time. So you might as well
I
just
know.
pick one. But we were talking about it because you can communicate with it telepathically, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But even for travel, because you can see through its eyes when you go like, you know, limp and shit.
Limp and shit.
I already carry her on my back anyway, so she can just be a bird while we're traveling and just see anything that's coming up.
Can you, with the normal spell, just see through its eyes?
I can, yeah, I can.
Sorry.
Yeah, you go deaf, dumb, and blind while you're while you
that's
have
an
it
action.
going.
Okay, yeah. For 6 seconds. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, so
It's the warlock that gets special abilities when it comes to that.
Yeah,
Alright.
because you get special familiars.
I am back. It's been about probably closer to 7 minutes. I'm sorry.
Anyway. Yeah, the 3-minute thing, we're just never gonna hit that. Just
And Mrs. DM says she loves you.
We love her.
Tell her.
Julia says we love her. Grandma says mer. and the other two are noticeably silent.
I'm drinking a Mike's. So I was distracted.
You bitch! I want to drink, but I can't.
And I have a mouthful of pizza.
Mike's hard.
Craig blamed it
Yeah,
on
pizza.
pizza, and
Evan's drinking booze.
Evan blamed it on a man named
This is
Mike.
this is barely booze.
That was in his mouth.
Hey,
It's a
my name
Mike's
is Mike.
Hard lemonade.
No, it's not. It's Minion. Bugger off.
What kind of pizza do you have?
Julia referred to me as Michael yesterday in a Skype chat. It was
dead animal pizza.
it was creepy.
Don't. He's not Michael. Don't do that.
Well, we had a new friend. We had a new friend in Skype who didn't know me as Minion.
Minion.
Who didn't know you as Minion?
A friend of ours.
Yeah.
A person I've never met.
Oh, work.
Gotcha.
Friend from my work.
Okay,
So
that makes
it
more
was-
sense.
Yeah. You can always tell when people don't know me.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Michael. You don't know him at all.
Yeah, it's like work. Everyone up there calls me Mike.
All right. Oh, and Craig, your ice cream has been stolen.
I'm shocked.
Yes, both ice creams, in fact.
Shocked and appalled.
Now he's angry. He said he's gonna sue.
He's appalled. Look at him.
Sue. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
And they don't
sue,
like to be
sue.
called ice cream. Likes to be called frozen dairy. Gotta be politically correct.
All right, so
Flavored frozen
we're
dairy.
gonna start back up.
Yep.
You are all preparing to dash to
Yep.
the center.
Everybody do the Zoidberg.
I would do that, but my voice would crack like crazy right now.
So, as such, because you all are about to go, did you want to welcome everybody back? Tell them all, thank you for joining us. Is anybody even listening?
Yeah, there's a few people in here.
Hi, guys! So, as you guys are actually preparing to run across, you start hearing more howls. And they seem to be answering back and forth. So, if you're going to be dashing across, I actually want an athletics roll from each of you because you're doing it in the dark.
Can I argue it is acrobatic?
Yes, you can.
Bounding.
Flipping.
Okay, so I can use acrobatics instead.
You
Athletics.
cannot use acrobatics.
Can I use anthrobatics?
I want to hear him do afrobatics.
Or
Yo, dog.
beatboxing.
So you gotta rap while you're running.
Don't be silly, rap yo willy.
This public health surf now brought to you by Shay.
Come on, Lord Jesus, be better.
Do your rolls.
No.
Okay.
Wow, I rolled shitty.
Yeah, you did. Meha, you don't have to worry about it. Baldric, it's still heavy in your back when you're running.
Oh yeah.
She's a chubby little thing.
Yeah, I'm 35 pounds.
Nobody got higher than a 14.
I love how you put that. The highest was a 14, so nobody got higher than a 14.
I win. I want you all to know that I win.
Alright, so Falavor, immediately as soon as you leap forward, you find yourself landing in a ditch that everyone else jumped over.
Am I smushed?
I said Falavor. not
Falavor,
Baldric.
not Baldric.
Sorry.
Well, before we actually take off, Shane, I was hoping we'd get a second before we took off. But I am gonna let the two of them take off about a second before I take off, so that I'm in the back and I can watch them.
So you can watch them, and your back is now exposed with Meha on your back.
At
Yep.
least I can shoot. Or stab.
She knew what she was getting into, and if she didn't, that's her own fault.
Okay. So, Baldric, ready?
Yep.
Zenthier launches forward and clears what looks to be a small dip in the ground, almost like a ditch. Falavor, on the other hand,
Fucking eats it.
stumbles directly into it, and you follow shortly thereafter, running past. Unless you stop.
Seeing it, is there any way I can kind of help him up as I'm running by? Because otherwise I'm just going to stop and get him up.
You can try. You may roll an acrobatics.
Okay.
Since we stopped, I saw he fell. I'm gonna take out my daggers.
16.
Okay. So, with that, Falivor, you feel quickly a hand reaching forward and lifting up your front end. And you feel that it gives you just enough of a boost that you're not going to land face first.
Oh, thank God.
And you're able to clamber out of the ditch quickly.
I'm going to scream, Falivor, get your feet under you, you idiot!
I forgot which way the sky was.
It's that damn alcohol.
From yesterday.
And then again, I'm going to let him take off in front of me.
Another acrobatics roll, Shane.
You're going to need another one, yes. To get your feet underneath you and to try and push yourself past him.
No luck with the rolls today.
No love on the rolls. What's your dexterity?
2.
Sucky. Alright. Well, Falivor, you're able to keep going, but it is more difficult. You kind of flag a little bit behind. And Baldric, if you're going to stay with him, you guys are flagging behind, and now Zenthir is a fair distance ahead of you.
I gotta stay with friggin' Falivor.
Okay. You'll have to forgive me, I'm experimenting with music.
It's okay. Take your time.
Ruh-roh.
Not the fluttering trombones.
Not the Theme 1 tense fantasy sci-fi orchestral minimal.
Jesus Christ, what a name.
Hats off to Nebulous Flynn, by the way, for putting this together. Alright. Zenthir, you hear behind you the sounds of your friends having a little bit of difficulty,
Oh dear.
and the wolves starting again. You
Well,
also
they better hurry up.
hear a very large roar behind you, significantly louder than what has been given so far.
Well, that sounds terrible.
It's actually a bit of a distance away.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're running towards the center, you actually can tell that while there are wolves around you,
Mm-hmm.
they're not attacking, even though you're now by yourself.
Well, I ain't stopping, so.
Alright, I need another roll from everybody who's running.
Much better.
I got a high roll for once.
Hooray.
Sorry, what were we rolling? I was answering a question for Julia.
Yes, you'll need to roll another athletics or acrobatic, your choice. Nice. So now that the monster has roared,
We heard the giant roar.
Hope we're all wearing our brown pants.
you all fucking book it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are actually able to get to the keep. I guess the tower, or what's left of it, with little to no issue. As you guys settle yourselves in, Baldric's able to look out behind and see what looks to be a slew of wolves.
Alright. Is there anything I can bar the door with in here?
No
Anything at
door.
all? Then it's gonna be my body.
That's why I put you where you are.
It's like he knew.
I'm gonna throw the torch at the frickin' direwolf. and then grab my shield back out.
Okay. You throw the torch at the dire wolf, and it kind of ignores it.
It wasn't meant to do it. I just wanted to throw it at it.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. Got my shield back out, and I'm getting in a defensive stance.
Okay, does anyone cast any light so you can actually see?
Yeah, I still have my little things going, best I can.
Okay. Meha, do you stay on his back at this point?
Looking around, like, what exactly do I see? Like, there's a hole there.
There is indeed a hole there.
Are there like windows, or is there anything,
There's
anything
no-
like?
No windows. This looks like a majority of the first floor, and it's open to the sky.
I do
Alright.
take a moment when we're in here to cast Armor of Agathes on myself.
Okay. And for everyone who's here, roll initiative.
Of course.
I'm gonna.
No love today from this game. Jesus.
That's right, I'm a
climb
wall.
down. I'm there.
I need to...
Off.
Okay.
Out. I don't.
Wow,
Whatever.
it's really bugging out for me.
Okay. So,
I'll be right back in, and I'm gonna refresh it to see if it stops bugging the fuck out. Sorry. Fucks with you.
okay.
It's really bugging out on my screen. Nope, still going weird. Okay.
Excellent. All right. At the top of the turn order, can you guys still see the turn order
Yep.
Yes.
over there? Sweet.
Mhm.
There are. The wolves act very quickly now that their alpha is on the scene. And they begin. One of them immediately rushes through and charges directly at Baldric. And Baldric does a massive 6 hit you.
No.
Okay. Alright. The other one goes around and disappears from view. And then this one quickly moves forward and also makes an attack roll. Baldric, does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. And let's see for this, we'll do this. And fantastic. Roll. 8 points of damage as it bites into you.
Alright.
Alright. And next turn would be Meha.
All right. I turn this. And then kind of stick one of my little orbs over there.
Over there doesn't give me anything.
Did my thing not go?
There you go.
There you went.
Okay, that one not that big.
Okay.
And kind of prepare with my bow.
Okay. As you do so, you do get a little bit more visibility. And you can see it kind of drops off.
All right.
Alright, are you just Are you waiting for something to get? Are you going to shoot the first thing that shows up there? You have to tell me exactly what you're waiting on.
I'm just gonna. If anything comes through there, I'm just posting up. So I figure they can do the front. I'll take whatever comes through the back.
Okay. Zenthier, you, sir, are up.
All right. I'm going to shift one space back,
Okay.
and I am going to. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to attack with Eldritch Blast the wolf that is in front of Baldric.
Okay, so this one. Oh, damn it.
This one.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. A 19 hit.
19 will indeed hit.
Awesome. It takes 11 points of force damage.
11 damage. Fantastic. As your blow strikes it, its crumpled body goes flying off.
Yes. 10 feet.
It yelps in pain and immediately falls over.
Okay.
And the dire wolf, upon seeing what you have done, immediately rushes forward. Come on, damn it. Which one? There we go. That's what I'm... Alright, and...
I'm going to take this opportunity and not actually do it in the mic, but I will, as character, scream as loud as I can in the wolf's face.
Okay. This wolf is significantly larger than you are right now.
I don't care.
Okay. And does a 22 hit?
Yes.
God damn it, stop hitting that button. And...
Did I write that down?
Alright, and take 9 points of damage and make a strength saving throw.
Oh, thank God that one was the second one.
The
Okay.
force of the blow is strong enough that you feel it start to push you over, but you keep yourself standing at the ready. Valavor, you are up, sir. Valavor?
Sorry, decisions. Sorry, my friggin'. I muted it because I was coughing like a maniac. You guys can hear me, right?
I can now, yes.
Okay. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to move up one space.
Alright.
Going to reach out as my hand glows with a orangish colored light. I'm going to touch the back of Baldric and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. What spell slot are you using?
That's a level 1 spell slot that's in.
Yeah, you can still use it in a second level spell.
I can still use it as a second level, even though... Okay.
Yeah. Because
Then-
you know your spells.
Okay, then I will use it as a level 2. It goes up by how much with
An extra D8.
an extra D8? Okay. So... 2D8 plus my charisma modifier. There you go, I can get back 9 health.
All right.
That last hit.
Yep.
Hey, it
And it
helps.
didn't happen. And that's your full action?
That's my full action.
Okay. Next will be Baldric. You are up, sir.
All right. Freaking! I keep putting things in weird places here. There it is. Okay. So I. All right. I'm just gonna make I'm just gonna make a for this turn. Just make a basic flail attack in small wolf.
Okay.
17.
17. That will indeed hit.
Not doing anything really special. So 8 damage total.
Your flail strikes the wolf and it screeches out in pain and falls over. It be dead. And let's go ahead and actually make it look dead.
Oh my god, the X's. They have X's in their eyes.
The Hexers are back.
Hey, it makes it easier. Don't make fun of that shit, alright?
And using my bonus action really fast, I am gonna get myself some health back.
Okay.
So I don't have that set up. Okay, I'm just gonna do it this way and add it together in my head. All right, so 8 plus 3, that'd be 11.
Nice.
That's actually all of my health back.
Nice.
I helped.
You did, thank you.
Alright, so quickly from the back, a wolf immediately rushes in. And then a second does the same. Yeah, you are being attacked, milady.
Does she get
Didn't
to
you have
shoot?
something ready to shoot it when it
Yeah.
came in?
You can shoot one of them.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Would it technically fall under sneak attack? Since I was like waiting for it.
No.
No, I knew you were there.
And
Well, then
the
can I
other
use this?
portion-
Then can I go with assassinate then? Because
Nope.
if it hasn't attacked yet, I get a bonus against it.
That's only if
It's
it hasn't
moved.
acted in the combat. It's moved in the combat.
Oh,
That's the only way that assassinate works.
Mhm.
So it's literally like a surprise round thing.
Mhm.
all right.
Mm-hmm. 12?
Yeah.
12 does not actually hit them. So you shoot your arrow, and it flies past it as it ducks right underneath it. And does a 12 hit you?
No.
It lunges at you, but because of it attempting to dodge the arrow, it falls short of actually hitting you. Zenthir, though, behind you, you hear the sounds of 2 wolves rushing in,
Mhm.
and one takes advantage of the distraction of the first and strikes at you. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. And 6 points of damage as it bites you.
Cool. It takes 10 cold damage.
Okay. Alright. And make a strength saving throw, please.
Strength saving throw. Alright, that's gonna be fun. Strength is a... Oh. Oh, damn. Zero.
Plus a -1. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
As it lunges, it throws its body at you.
It and it's 1 HP.
All right. Sorry to break it up, but Zenthir.
Mhm.
I don't know if you didn't alter your max health or what, but you just acted health and you're still at full health.
I know, I
Because
had
your-
10
his
10
shield-
HP.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the shield he
I just,
had.
I just want to make sure that it wasn't something
Yep.
weird. Because I've seen that bar be bigger since.
Actually, that should
We
have
were-
taken me down to 23, though. Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah,
So
well,
I didn't do the math
'cause
down. Right.
I've seen it.
Wait, that was only 6, so I should be at 27. Never mind.
Okay.
So it's
I-
correct.
I've seen it be larger since we were actually still on the old map, so it was weird. I was wondering. What was going on.
I added 10 since I cast a spell when we got in there, which brought me up to 33 from 23.
Okay. Alright. Sorry about that. Continue.
That's okay.
And that makes it Mayha's turn.
All right. So I try to shoot again.
Okay. You have disadvantage
All right.
for shooting in melee.
Which is
You roll,
Roll.
2d20 and take the lower.
So just roll one more time, and you're gonna take that 7 instead of the 8.
Okay. 12 unfortunately still does not hit.
okay.
And then Zenthir, you're up.
All right. I attempt to. Well, let's see here. I'm laying on the ground.
It's a move action to get up. Remember, it doesn't provoke.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
And then, for the first time ever, I'm gonna pull out my short sword and attack it.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Where's
you
your
have a
sprite?
melee weapon?
Where's my what now?
Where's your sprite through all this?
I couldn't summon it because.
Oh, that's right. You
okay.
yeah, you don't have it yet.
Yep.
Yay!
Because the
Makes it
DM's
easier
a
on-
dick.
No brazier for me.
You also weren't going to be able to buy the 10 gold pieces worth of herbs, incense, and charcoal either.
It was just charcoal.
It said charcoal.
It's 10 gold worth of charcoal and then herbs and incense. They're separate.
Commas usually add them together. But continue.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyways, I'm
well, I
attacking
mean,
this
like
thing with a
it's
short
10
sword.
gold for the whole thing.
I miss.
You do miss. All right. Yay for Baldric! He no longer has advantage on attack rolls against you. He misses. Big dire wolf misses you. And roars back into your face.
I'll roar back at it.
Valavor! There are now 2 wolves inside, attacking your friends.
Baldric, can you handle that one in the doorway for a while?
I've got this.
Okay then. Makes my job easier. Well, I'm just going to take one step forward, pull out my rapier, and stab at the one directly in front of me.
Okay. The one attacking Meha?
Yes.
Excellent.
So, 1d20. It's finesse weapon plus my modifier. So,
Pardon me.
dex and proficiency, so add 4. Say 13, hit it.
13 does indeed hit it. That is your cutoff, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
Because you can't really tell the difference with a half elf.
8 damage.
8 damage to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Your blow is mighty as you bring it low. And it falls over with a pitiful yelp. Baldric, you are up, sir.
All right. Let's flail this big mother. 22
will
hit it.
Yes.
All right.
I hope so.
RNGesus loves you.
At least it loves somebody in the group today.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be a rat fiasco all over again.
Fuck those rats.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot to go ahead and do a trip attack. So 16 damage and then its strength save. It's probably gonna make it, but I can hope RNGesus is truly on my side.
It makes it. And you said 16 damage.
Yep.
Alright.
And one more thing.
One more thing.
Action surge. Nat 20.
Go ahead and deal your damage.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use another superiority die to trip it again.
Jesus Christ.
Well, so much for that dire wolf.
Oh, am I doing anything special for the crit? Does it actually double the number?
Double dice. Every
Yes.
dice you roll twice. So that would
Do-
include your superiority dice in this case, I believe.
Yes.
Does it? Okay, so should I
But
just
I want
roll 2d8, double it, or roll 4d8? Up to you.
you to roll 48, but give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. 48.
Jesus. Still good damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 17 damage and make it strike save.
Okay. It is still up. And my DC is 13.
Mm-hmm.
It stays up.
All right.
Next.
This time I'm gonna laugh at its face. As loud as I can.
At this point, the wolf turns tail and runs. Do you take your attacks of opportunities?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
You don't get one, unfortunately, Meha.
Oh.
I got my third one of the night.
Fantastic! Balivor! You hit it! You deal damage!
It dies.
Pretty sure it's dead,
Nice.
but okay.
Kill Stealer. It got the.
Minimum
it has
damage.
1 HP left, and it doesn't matter.
It attacked me and took more damage than that.
Meha! It is your turn.
All right. That one's on the out. I'm going for the dire wolf.
Don't do it, Meha.
Why?
I've got this.
Do it. Do it.
He
I'm
wants
done
the
with this.
glory.
If she doesn't do it, I am.
Squat down between his legs.
Sure,
In
you
its
even have to
range.
squat to do that?
Not really.
It actually hasn't come up yet, so I need to see. 16 does not hit.
All right.
Xanthea!
I attempt to hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Let's see if it likes me any better. Yeah,
20 will
20. 20 will hit. For 3 damage.
3 damage. It is still up.
God damn it. One more damage would have killed it.
The wolf roars in defiance.
Actually, it moves back 10 feet, though.
Does it? It doesn't matter the size?
I don't believe so. Let me double check.
Type.
Warlock. And... Eldritch... American Blast... Repelling Blast. It does not specify a size. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
Okay. We're going to be adjusting that.
DM Fiat.
Yeah. Well, we're changing it. It's still going to benefit you for this, but it has to be a creature within one size category or smaller of you.
Boo. I want to be
You're
able
not-
to push the trash because I hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
No.
Shove the dragon.
Yeah.
So with that-
Dragon?
It's actually smart enough to take the out. And it flees. The dire wolf flees, and you can hear it howling in the distance. You have
Well,
killed
that's
4
different.
wolves and chased off a dire wolf.
Alright.
Well, now it's gonna call the rest of its pack and be back. Good job, guys.
I don't think it's coming back anytime soon. It needs to lick its many, many wounds.
Because there's only one dire wolf in the forest.
Yes, because
Yeah.
direwolves tend to be such good friends with each other.
And we're not surrounded by bloody prey or anything.
That's why we throw them all out.
Do you guys stay here?
Which?
I'm sorry, try that again.
I throw this wolf off the cliff.
This one?
All of
This
them.
one.
Yes. Okay.
This is probably the most defensible position we will get tonight. I do not particularly want to continue traveling. I do the same thing to this wolf. I take it out.
Wait, Zenzi, hold up. Before you kick that body out, why waste it? We could skin it.
You would
And
like some
eat it.
I'm not eating dog. Or wolf.
Wolf? I've eaten dog.
Any food needs you have, I can take care of for you.
But we can eat it.
I'm after the fur.
Why let it go to
Meha.
waste?
Mess with the body, go ahead.
Actually, go ahead and continue role playing.
No, next thing I was gonna say is I pull out a dagger and I
Same.
start.
At that point, I'll stop objecting and say whatever you want to do.
How much meat's on it?
I'm gonna go out and look for something I can bar the door with.
Unfortunately, there is no door.
Well, the doorway. Just something. If there's something
There's-
big enough, I can just stick in the way.
Remember, there's 2 doorways.
Well, I see him going, so I
Well,
kind
there might be two big things of shit. There might be nothing. Who knows? Gotta
Okay.
find something.
of chase after.
I'm not leaving him by himself.
One doorway is
she's going
still
with
better
it,
than
sounds
two.
I give him some of my little Orbeez again.
Can she just attach one of those orbs to me?
No, she has,
No.
she has
I keep
control.
doing it.
Okay.
It's not the light spell, it's dancing lights.
The light spell, she could literally just cast it on your shield, and your shield would
Yeah.
Glow.
glow with light.
You guys have to look for that one.
Okay. So, how far out do you go? Do you go back to the woods?
As long as Miha's putting lights that I can see at least the like silhouette of the tower, I'm gonna keep going.
Neither of you have dark vision. If you do that, it's only about a 60-foot range.
Then that's as far as I go.
I'm saying the 2 people without dark vision are the ones who wandered off into the night.
Then that's as far as I go.
I just follow him.
Okay. With that, you're not able to really find anything. It looks like a lot of it has fallen away. You're able to find some rocks, and if you want to spend quite a while pulling up and piling rocks up, then you could probably do that.
No, I'm good for now.
Okay.
So we'll head back.
All right.
I vote we rest in the tower for the night.
Oops.
Any objections?
I'm gonna rest right here
Okay.
in my waking sleep.
All right.
Yep, elf trance.
And come on. Thank you. Meha comes back into the tower and walks over this way and starts poking at what looks to be some loose stones. The only one who really notices it, though, is Zenthir.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that she is poking at some loose stones in this square right there.
Okay. Meha, what are you doing?
Exploring.
Exploring the dirt?
Yes.
Why?
It seemed like a good idea.
Weren't you more interested in the wolf meat?
In a minute.
What's so important about the dirt?
Could have seasoning. It's an old orphan trick.
As you're talking to her and she, kind of was messing around, one of the stones actually slides away.
Mm-hmm.
And underneath looks to be a collection of little trinkets and shiny bits. As you guys kind of look at it and you're talking, it looks like the kind of stuff that a small rodent, or like a rat or a mouse or a squirrel, or even something like a small fey creature would hide away. You kind of go through it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
I whap
Um,
at his hands. I want to go through it first. Watch.
Very well. You can move the items around while I watch.
As you start moving around the items, you find a caltrop, and as you pick it up, you see that it's carved from what looks to be a human's bone.
Well, that's a little disturbing.
I'll take
It's a
it.
single caltrop. You find a small, weightless stone block. You pick it up, you can tell that it's stone like the rest of the stone, but it's completely weightless. As you hold it, it gently hovers over your hand, but it doesn't actually go anywhere.
Hmm.
You find a crystal knob from what looks to be like a cabinet or door.
I hand that to him.
Just what I needed.
There is an empty glass wine bottle,
I'll give that to him.
and it bears a beautifully drawn label that reads The Wizards of Wine's Winery, Red Dragon Crush, 331 422-W.
Like a batch number, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As you pick everything up, underneath you find a small piece of fabric that, when you lift it up, is covering several pieces of what look to be gemstone. You find 3 pieces of flawed jade, a sliver of sapphire, and what looks to be a pretty decent sized piece of citrine.
Oh,
Hold on a second, Shane. Let me pull up the loot menu.
flawed jade. Sliver. What you said?
Sapphire.
And citrine. One piece, right?
1 piece, correct.
Jade. Okay.
Hey, psst. This was in case you didn't find the hidden treasure down in the cellar.
We found them both. This one's not as good.
No. This one is legitimately, like a small fey creature's little treasure trove.
Whenever it comes back, it's gonna be pissed.
Yep. If you guys are taking all of it, yep. Do you guys take all of it? Do you leave any of
No,
the
I'm leaving
trinkets?
all. I leave everything, like the doorknob, the wine bottle.
I take all the stuff. But I know
Don't take
rats.
all the
I'm
stuff.
taking all the stuff.
You
I
will
put-
upset the person who stored it here.
It's just like rats. Watch. And I put some of the vegetables and some copper in there. You'll never know the difference. I
There
cover
is
it
a
up.
fey
whatever copper
creature
you're
that
going
is
to be
going to
putting
be pissed.
Or a squirrel. And I left vegetables.
Have you ever met a fey aside from me?
I've met a rat.
Meha, how much are you leaving as far as coin?
5 copper and a silver. And then some vegetables and some bread.
If she insists on taking all the stuff, I leave 3 gold.
I do insist.
Some. Alright. So, with that, you guys buckle down for tonight?
As soon as I'm done skinning the wolf, yeah.
Okay.
I have
It takes you some
trinkets.
time. You're able to get the wolf skin off. Are you going to carry it? You going to bundle it? You going to try and tan any of it?
For now, I'm just gonna roll it into a tight bundle. Well, fold would be the proper term.
All right. And do you do that with the other wolf that's still on the platform?
Nope, I just do it with that one.
Okay. And Meha, are you intending to cut the flesh off of this wolf?
No, I have my trinket. I'm completely distracted now, and I'm putting it in my little pouch with other things I found.
Zenthia, are you going to throw out the wolf then?
I will throw out the wolf, yes.
Okay.
my obsidian and all that stuff. And my I want the floating rock.
Whatever you take, you keep track of.
Yep. And where document just go? Floating rock. So just so where the fuck did that thing just go? About how like just to have an idea, like 1 by 1, kind of like what am I looking at?
It's a 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch cube.
Okay.
There's some archfey out there whose secret obsession is collecting small trinkets and hiding them, and he's gonna come back and be pissed.
Yep.
And then he's gonna nuke the tower a second time.
Green, blue, just gray.
It is gray stone.
Alright, and then you said it hovers like half an inch, a fourth of an inch.
It hovers about a half an inch from the palm of your hand.
If I put it down on the floor, does it sit on the floor or does it hover?
It hovers about a half an inch.
If I poke it, like does it kind of float over or does it just kind of like teeter?
It teeters. If you blow on it, it'll actually move with the wind.
Just however far the wind takes it?
Yep.
Alright. Does it smell like anything?
Nope.
Other than wind, anything else move it?
You can push it. If a sufficient weight is pushed on it, it drops down to the ground.
Okay, if I just sit there and stack coins on top of it.
1 coin will do it. That's sufficient.
Alright. Alright, I just go sit and eat my other bread that I brought with me in my backpack. And just spin it around.
I do take the time to scout out the rest of the area around the tower,
Oh, you
so
know
that
what?
it's not all, dark and not visible.
Oh, it's
like-
always going to be not visible.
I want to look around. I
Because
want
if
to.
you're not there to continually look after it, it's
Well, yes,
not-
but to know what the general layout is, is this all on a hill, or is it, is there another slope over here? Okay, yeah, like that. So basically, there's the one entrance to this area over here.
correct.
So I don't need to necessarily expect something that could run up this area and
Correct.
surprise us.
Which is why the tower was built there in the first place.
So if I use investigation, can I like snoop around for more stuff? That'd be
You can try.
perception.
It's perception.
Perception.
As you snoop around, you don't really find anything else. You find where a couple of other loose stones would lie. Nothing's hidden in them.
All right. I'm going to. So I lost my lantern, so that's fucking long gone.
Nope, nobody
Okay.
picked it up.
Let me get that off my
I
character
warned
sheet.
you.
Um.
Alright, so do you guys rest for the rest of the evening? I know you're playing around with stuff.
Yep, I'm resting in the doorway.
Okay.
Elven Trance. Right turn.
I'm sitting down, leaned against the wall.
I just have my inactive state for 4
I
hours.
just kind of snuggle up over this way.
Snuggle up to metal, got it.
Well, yeah. these-
Cold,
The big.
heartless metal.
I lived in the streets. The cold hard metal is nothing but the cold hard rock.
Okay. As you guys do so, your night goes by uneventfully. It's pretty standard. And you wake up in the morning. I'm sure at some point you likely would have noticed something begins to pull the wolves, and they're taken away. It never actually gets to the point where you can actually see it.
Did you see that?
You're asleep.
I'm asleep.
Yep.
Never mind.
I think I'm the only one that would actually see it, but I don't have dark vision, so I wouldn't have actually seen it.
Yep. Like
If
I
I
said.
was not in the middle of the tower, I could see it, but I'm definitely not resting outside.
Okay. So, you wake up in the morning, and as you look out, all the bodies seem to be gone.
Well, that's not unexpected. Something else wanted dinner.
Easy meal.
Yep. That's why we threw them out there and did not leave them inside the tower.
And as you look, seems to be, a couple of smaller trees, nothing too big. You're able to see the rest of it. Excuse me.
And a dire wall.
I'll say in a dire that.
Yeah, I see that.
We know it's not there. You're good.
And his friend the dire bear!
And
I'm running.
Now gone.
Hooray.
We recover our health during that night, right?
Yep.
Yes.
You recover your health every night.
And I get all of my superiority die back. Yeah! I love that I get everything back after a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Same for the warlock.
Gotta love fighters.
Well, you don't get the action surge back. No, yes you do.
Yeah, you do. Short or long. I haven't gotten anything that I don't get back at a short rest yet. Even second wind I get back. And
Okay.
the two different tracks playing is weird.
Mhm.
What two?
The Fractured Sunrise has been playing the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought I turned that off.
No.
I
That's what-
apologize.
It was playing the whole time, even during combat. It was interesting in the
It
combat.
it made it kind of funky sounding. It was really neat.
You guys
The
literally
just orientation of the spells.
because I have to have it down so low to where I can't really hear it.
Yeah.
I can barely hear the music.
Well, you said earlier that you were playing around with it, so I was wondering if that's what you were playing around with.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought you were doing layering of the music.
Yeah, so did I.
No, not all of it. I was trying a couple of other things in the background.
Oh. Now we know.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool though.
Let Shane know if anything weird's going on.
Yeah, because for you guys, every time you guys tell me that the music's way too loud and I can barely hear it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. This is now actually about the second hour mark.
Mhm.
If you want to go ahead and take another break.
Second break time. Second breakfast.
Second dinner.
Second dinner. All right.
Yeah.
Second dinner. So we're gonna take a quick 3 to 5 minute break. Get up, use the bathroom, grab a snack, blah blah blah. Any GM concerns? You want to yell at Shane about trying to kill us? There's an email at the top of the screen, like right now.
Yeah, and I do pull up my email all the fucking time, guys. So if
He
you do have
does.
anything, let me know.
All right. Well, we'll be back 3 to 5 minutes.
Yep. Be right back.
So, Shane,
Yo.
Julia's thinking about picking up a familiar as well.
Does she have access to the spell?
She has access to the wizard spells, and it's in the list.
It'd be probably a rat or a bird. Those I would mostly use.
Okay. Well,
Not for today, just a general.
okay. Remember that counts as one of your known spells?
Mhm.
And the only benefit it is it allows you to summon a familiar.
Yep.
You do have to choose one of the familiars on the list.
Yep. It'd be either a rat or a bird. I can't find it. Yeah, bat, cat, crab.
Oh, crab. Crab battle. Crab battle.
Swipberg. Name a crab Swipberg.
Now, you picked up Assassinate, but that's only for Assassin. You're an Arcane Trickster. So you won't get Assassinate.
Did I have the wrong thing then?
Potentially.
Back and look at this then.
I might have told her that. Might have been my bad.
I'm back.
Yeah, you don't get assassinate.
Yeah, Assassinate's a assassin
trusted
feature. If she
you.
took Arcane Trickster, then
I trusted you.
So has everybody watched the new Star Wars trailer?
No. Yeah.
You should watch it immediately. It is fantastic.
Okay. And don't forget that your spells have to be 2 of your 3 spells that you know have to be from the enchantment or illusion school.
Someone's got a lot of wind, and it's Craig.
Enchantment or illusions.
Okay,
Well,
hold on a second.
how do they know what school they're from?
It should be in the when
In
you
the
look at the
full
spells.
description.
Yeah, up at the top it should. Up at the top of the actual spell. Yeah, I'll show you.
Wind better now?
Yes.
The spell will actually say right here, conjuration. This is conjuration. Your other one, the one that you're looking at is servant. I think is illusion. And it might be conjuration.
Enchantment. What was it? What and what? Enchantment or
Enchantment and illusion.
Okay, well I got enchantment. I took sleep. And that's enchantment.
How many of us have sleep as a spell?
Enough.
Yeah, pretty sure me, Minion, and Julia all have it.
Yeah. Okay. Well then I'm gonna. I'll trash the. I'll just trash these 2. Then. 'Cause I want to keep that. I want to keep that one. That's way more useful to me. Unseen servant. Yeah. Well, but this thing. This. How the fuck am I gonna find fucking that?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Conjuration.
It's come to our attention that security concerns about January's previews, no better to on the IP internet.
I
Okay.
need to pick the unseen servant. The familiar one I want to do. I want one of those.